Andrew Walker. I'm the Managing Director of Training Qualifications UK, and we are a regulated awarding organisation based over in Manchester.
Fantastic. Yourself?
I'm Adarsh Sudhindra. I'm the Vice President for Products and Innovation at Excelsoft. We are a technology provider for learning and assessment.
Excellent.
And I'm a Senior Customer Success Manager at Excelsoft, looking after the UK customers and keeping them happy.
Excellent. That's good to hear. Well, so you got one here, haven't you? Mm-hmm. So Andrew, is this your first time at E-ATP?
It is, yeah. Rakesh and the guys over at Excelsoft asked if I could come over and experience the conference and also talk to some of the delegates about what we've been doing with Excelsoft.
And what have you been doing? What's been your kind of...
So, going back probably 2 years now, we were approved to deliver functional skills. We didn't want to enter the market the same as everyone else, so kind of doing this online proctoring at a prescribed time in front of a live online invigilator. So we wanted to be a little bit different, because that's what we do at TQUK. So we engaged with Excelsoft to come up with a product and a way of making our exams truly flexible, so our learners can literally sit them anytime, anywhere, as long as the exam conditions are met.
Okay. And in terms of the presentation today, you're kind of exploring that process. What kind of questions did you get from the audience? And what was really kind of... What were they interested in to hear more about?
Interested in the proctoring. Yeah. Interested in how we deliver our kind of world-class SLAs, how we get results out, and just a lot of interest and intrigue on the system, how it works, the learner experience, and how it really is truly flexible for them.
I think the thing with this particular conference is that it's not like going to FAB or something like that, where everyone knows the apprenticeship system and the setup and things like that. And the functional skills, they don't understand that. So did you feel as though that was, I suppose, in a way, part of your kind of role, really, to kind of set the scene that of these kind of UK-based qualifications? Was that an important part of the process?
Yeah, of course, to make people aware of what the problem is, what the problem statement is, why we need to make exams more accessible to learners, and then talking a bit about how it works currently and what can we do to support learners moving forward.
Was it a fairly kind of international presence within the audience, I think?
Yeah, we had a gentleman from Germany, we had a couple of people down from London, so making it truly international.
As we're in Dublin.
We're in Dublin. Yeah. We had a couple of reprobates from Manchester. But other than that.
Excellent. Good session. Adarsh, you were kind of at the same time you were presenting, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Tell us about your presentation.
My presentation was about a real-time test forensics. How would you use the test data stream, make sense out of it using a combination of statistical as well as AI methods to identify potential malpractices during an exam session and bring it to the notice of the authorities while the exam session is happening. We have techniques to prevent cheating and enforce exam security before the exam starts, and we do a lot of post-test analysis through remote proctoring and post-test forensics, but very little attention has been given to the concept of real-time test forensics. How can you use these statistical AI techniques to be proactive in identifying potential malpractice and then highlighting it to the proctor during the exam session. The session was good. We had a full house and lots of questions from the candidates, from the participants. Hopefully it was useful.
So quite clearly a kind of hot topic then in a way, but I suppose for some people it's maybe more of a discovery topic because they don't know too much about forensics. People have been talking about it for a while, but there's still lots of people's gaps in their kind of knowledge. What kind of questions did you get? Were they kind of people very, I suppose, entry-level kind of questions, or were there people trying to expand the knowledge? Were there more advanced questions?
There were a few advanced questions. There were questions on how applicable these forensics techniques would be in a test center setting versus completely online delivery setting. So those were really good questions. I had to think through to answer some of them. I think the audience was pretty educated in this space, so the questions were really good.
Yeah, probably a lot of interest in Excelsoft as well in that area, isn't there? Trying to understand how you're positioning in the market.
Yeah.
And is that something you consider as part of your online proctoring in terms of real-time forensics, or is it something which is kind of on the horizon?
It's on the horizon.
Yeah.
It's something that the Gen AI stuff, Rakesh will probably talk more about it, but yeah, the Gen AI stuff is in development.
Yeah.
It's stuff that we're looking to roll out pretty soon.
Excellent. So where are we on that journey then, Gen AI?
So I think where we are on the journey is to ensure that we take the scale to the next level for TQUK. So Gen AI helps to automate processes, reduce the burden for proctors, and ensure that we can support them in forensics in terms of recordings which are done, and at the scale that they demand, reduce those false positives, ensure the Gen AI captures exactly where possibilities of malpractices have happened, and help to automate work for them. Rather than becoming a barrier, they become a bridge to help them do the jobs better, and for TQUK to scale better.
Excellent. So overall, good conference then? You enjoyed it?
Yeah, good.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Off to a Guinness.
Thank you.
Sounds good.